Alright. Super important question. How long should it take you to go through a 12-ounce can of soda? I am currently of the opinion that I'm gonna say 2 hours. 2 hours is a good amount of time. Like, shorter, longer, and I don't know what's the pace, and maybe I'm just bad with pacing, because it does feel like when I'm at a movie, like I will go through snacks extremely quickly. It's like, the snacks are like like, on average, probably more important to me than the average person. But yeah. I wonder if that's like a deep philosophical thing, or a deep, psychological thing where like food, just because of awkward dinner atmospheres, different or vibes at food things, at food related activities, like the food is a distraction. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know, dude. I was like, I wanted to record before I went to bed. I was like, okay, I'm gonna like relax a little bit, and then I was like, oh god, now I gotta do this when I wake up. I'm too tired. And so I then didn't get as much sleep as I probably wanted to. Because at this point, I have enough content for the rest of the week, which is all I need. Oh shit. See, I would say that this is just too slow. The escape thing, and it doesn't feel good as a result. Yeah, some of it's just like, some of it's just real slow. I saw a nickel resource somewhere and I don't see it now. think that's a cargo ship. You know, I also wish... So in Star Citizen, you'll get, for mining, there's a deposit, a rock, that has certain amounts of minerals in it. Like... I don't know. And I don't know what the best way to put it is. But they're, like... I don't know. I guess the way I would probably want to break it down... Well... And I'm not a geologist, so I could be wrong on terminology here. But, like... Okay, so I would want it to break down at elements, right? But I wouldn't necessarily want copper ore, because, like, yeah, I mean, there is copper ore, but there's a lot of different copper ores that have a lot of different impurities in it. And those impurities aren't necessarily uninteresting or useless. I would want, and I would want it to, you know, be a thing where you break it down to where you break a thing down to its base elements, right? So like, in Star Citizen, the Supply or Die event has,
Whoa, stop right there, friend. This is mine. You look like trouble's already been here, eh? Before you ask. No, I don't know. Huh, that's real respectful of you. You know what?
yeah, I'm cool, I don't care. I assumed everybody was dead, and I didn't see you, so whatever. So there's copper and corundum. You know what corundum is? It's aluminum oxide. Now granted, in all reality, like, if you're getting aluminum, you're not going to have pure aluminum, you are going to have aluminum oxide. That's just how that works. I don't know, I guess if you're mining aluminum off of the moon or something that doesn't have any oxygen in the atmosphere, there wouldn't be any oxygen to oxidize the aluminum. Yeah. That doesn't need to be a detail that needs to be emulated necessarily, but like... So, like, why would you want corundum? So corundum is aluminum oxide, crystals that also has a variety of impurities. And those impurities are, you know, typically some trace metals, I believe. So, like, chromium, titanium. I guess titanium's not, well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be a lot of things as well, right? But, like, corundum is, I mean, for one thing, corundum itself is, you know, like, it's a crystal thing, and it could be, you know, and in it of itself, it has, like, some beauty factor to it or whatever, right? And yeah, that's fine. But, like, yeah. Like, if I'm gonna craft stuff, it's like, okay. I want to take this iron, I want to take this iron, I want to take this, coal, or I want to take this carbon, I want to take these other trace materials in order to make, you know, stainless steel. And, like, you know, it's, at some point it's like, okay, how detailed do you want to go? Because I do think that genuinely, like, if it was... Okay, well, alright, the crafting thing is one side of it. The mining side of it is like, okay, I get this ore, and then out of it I get copper, iron, and silicon. Like, you know, that'd be nice. And I just have these 3 resources, and, you know, I can just, you know, got their own discrete thing that they're for. And then you can combine them to make, you know, from raw material, well, raw elements to materials to goods. I don't know, that seems like that doesn't seem like an unreasonable thing. Oh, man. I am eepy. I know there's a video about purple gold, which is like an aluminum gold thing. And I remember like the recipes for like exactly how to do it. There's a few ones. There are some that are just aluminum and just gold. There's some that have some other elements to it. And it's like, you know, you have to get the precise measurement or it's going to be very difficult to work with. It is very difficult to work with because it's, like, extremely brittle. Maybe not extremely, but, yeah, it's, like, I mean, you know, and, like, it's jewelry. It's jewelry is what aluminum gold is. And, it being hard to work with is part of its value, where it's like, yes, this is not a simple thing to do. That is why it is rare. It is a hard thing to obtain because of the difficulty to work with and the difficulty and the knowledge of how to do it correctly and all that. So. Granted, for crafting in Star Citizen, or any game, you know, I don't necessarily need that. Need it to be super complicated, but, yeah.
Nice day, huh?
Yup.
What's going on?
I guess also, there are like, oh, you know, like, I don't know what the hell rubber is made out of, in terms of elements. But like, yeah, it would be, combining those would be, it'd be a little odd to take the base elements and then combine them to make rubber instead of just getting rubber. So, I don't know, there's a combination of things there. And obviously the same applies to, like, food. Absolutely. Being able to break something down, well, the thing is, like, you wouldn't refine rubber in the same way, right? I mean, I guess you would. I mean, not in the same way that you would refine, like, iron. And you certainly wouldn't refine, you know, a mango into something. Yeah, I don't know. Until next time, have a good day, great day even. That's the wrong button. Chowskis.